Good morning children. Today we are going to learn the concept absolute value of an integer under the topic number system. First let us know what is the definition of absolute value of an integer. Absolute value of an integer is the numerical value of an integer regardless of its sign. For example, the absolute value of an integer minus 5. The absolute value of an integer minus 5 is 5. The absolute value of an integer 5 is also 5. Regardless of its sign. No need to take the sign. We have to write only the numerical value. Briefly, what is the definition of absolute value of an integer? If we observe through number line, means let us consider a number line of integers. So how we can define absolute value of an integer through number line means the absolute value of an integer is nothing but the distance from 0 to any number on the number line. The absolute value of an integer is the distance from 0 to any number on the number line. Let us consider 3. What is the absolute value of 3? What is the absolute value of integer 3? Which is nothing but the distance from 0 to 3. The distance from 0 to 3. So how many units are? 3 units. This absolute value of an integer denoted by the symbol modulus with the 2 vertical lines. So modulus 3 is equal to 3. Modulus 3 is nothing but the distance from 0 to 3 on the number line. What is the absolute value of the integer minus 3? Modulus minus 3. We can read that as modulus minus 3. So which is also the distance from 0 to minus 3. So what is the distance from 0 to minus 3? Distance can't be negative. So distance from 0 to minus 3 is nothing but 3 units. So modulus minus 3 is equal to 3. So absolute value of an integer which is nothing but the distance from 0 to any point on the number line. So that we can't consider here either plus or minus sign. We have to write only the numerical value. Okay. So here the absolute value of an integer defined as modulus x is equal to x if x is greater than 0 or x is positive. Modulus x is equal to x if x is positive. Modulus x is equal to 0 if x is equal to 0. Modulus x is equal to minus x if x is negative, if x is less than 0. Modulus x is equal to x if x greater than 0. Modulus x equal to 0 if x is equal to 0. Modulus x is equal to minus x if x less than 0. This is the definition of absolute value of an integer. Let us consider some examples. Modulus minus 100 is equal to 100. Modulus 5 is equal to 5. Modulus 0 is equal to 0. Modulus minus 100 plus modulus minus 200 is equal to. Modulus minus 100 is nothing but 100. Modulus minus 200 is nothing but 200. So totally is equal to 300. Like that we have to take the examples. In this, here we have to remember 2 points. In that first one is, if x greater than 0, then modulus x is equal to x, modulus minus x is equal to x. Okay. Next, second one is, if x less than 0, then modulus x is equal to minus x, modulus minus x is equal to minus x. Which is true or not must we have to check. Let us consider first one. X greater than 0. I consider x is equal to some 3. Which is greater than 0. X equal to 3 greater than 0. This implies modulus x is equal to modulus x means what? 3. Modulus 3. Modulus 3 is nothing but 3. 3 is what? X. 3 is nothing but x. What we get? If x greater than 0, then modulus x is equal to x, right? Next, modulus minus x, which is nothing but modulus I have written minus as it is. What is x here? 3. Modulus minus 3. Modulus minus 3 is equal to what? Modulus minus 3 is also 3. 3 is nothing but x. That means if x greater than 0, then modulus x is equal to x. Modulus minus x is equal to x. Right? Next. Second one. Consider x less than 0. That means I consider here x is equal to some minus 5. X is equal to minus 5. Which is less than 0. X is equal to minus 5 less than 0. Then modulus x. Modulus x. Modulus x means what? Minus 5. Modulus minus 5 is what? 5. Modulus minus 5 is nothing but 5. I want to write 5 as minus of minus 5. Is it correct or not? Minus to minus plus. Minus of minus 5. That is equal to minus. I have written this minus as it is. What is minus 5? Minus 5 is nothing but x. Minus 5 is nothing but x. So, if x less than 0, then we got modulus x is equal to minus x. Similarly, modulus minus x. Modulus minus x. Modulus minus x means what? Minus 5. Minus of minus 5 is nothing but modulus 5. That can be written as modulus 5 is nothing but 5. Again, I want to write 5 as minus of minus 5. Minus of minus 5. That is equal to minus of minus 5. Minus I have written as this. What is minus 5? Minus 5 is nothing but x. That means if x less than 0, then modulus x is equal to minus x. Modulus minus x is equal to minus x. Now to remember these 2 points. X greater than 0 means then absolute value is nothing but x. X less than 0 means then absolute value of these 2 is nothing but minus x. Okay. By using these two, we have to solve 4 problems that are first one is if x greater than 0, then modulus x plus modulus minus x is equal to what? See, if x greater than 0, then modulus x plus modulus minus x, which is equal to, previously we discussed, if x greater than 0, then what is modulus x, which is nothing but x. X greater than 0, then what is modulus minus x, which is also x. In between them, we have plus. X plus x is equal to 2x. If x greater than 0, then modulus x plus modulus minus x is equal to 2x. Right? Next, second one. If x less than 0, then what is modulus x plus modulus minus x? If x less than 0, then what is modulus x plus modulus minus x? Here also, x less than 0, this implies modulus x plus modulus minus x is equal to. If x less than 0, then what is modulus x? Which is nothing but minus x. If x less than 0, then what is modulus minus x? Previously we discussed, which is also minus x. In between them we have plus. So minus x plus into minus, minus x. Minus x, which is nothing but minus 2x, right? So that means if x less than 0, then modulus x plus modulus minus x is equal to minus 2x. Okay? Next. Third one. If x greater than 0, then what is modulus x minus of modulus minus x? Say x greater than 0, this implies modulus x minus of minus modulus x is equal to. X greater than 0 means modulus x, which is nothing but x. Modulus minus x is also x. In between them we have minus. X minus x is equal to 0. If x less than 0, then what is modulus x minus of minus modulus minus x? Same. If x less than 0, this implies modulus x minus modulus minus x is equal to. X less than 0 means modulus x, which is nothing but minus x. X less than 0, then modulus minus x, which is also minus x. In between them we have minus symbol. Okay, write like that. Minus x. Minus to minus, plus x. So minus x plus x, which is nothing but what? 0. So if x greater than 0 or if x less than 0, then modulus x minus modulus minus x will give what? 0. Okay. One example for that. If x is equal to 6, then modulus x plus modulus minus x, which is nothing but x equal to 6, which is greater than 0, then modulus x plus modulus minus x, which is nothing but what? 2x, no? Already we discussed previously. So 2 into what is x? 6. 2 6 12. Correct or not? Once we have to verify. So x equal to 6, then modulus x plus modulus minus x. Modulus x is nothing but 6. Modulus 6 plus modulus minus 6. Modulus 6 is nothing but 6. Modulus minus 6 is also 6. 6 plus 6, 12. Like that we have to solve the problems. This is about absolute value of an integer. Thank you.